Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. Let's rock. I've got something great for you today. If you're buying, okay. And you won't think the prices are great, though. We've got gold down $17 and silver down 70 cents to 30.06 at Kitco. The GSR has climbed to almost 90. 10-year yield is 4.62, let's call it, and that is a result of the recent economic release. I'll get to that in a minute. Putting a little top on silver prices, and the dollar still bucking the trend, going higher to 108.20. Copper prices down today almost 3 cents to 4.27. But still in an uptrend, in my opinion. In the economic calendar today, Thursday, we had initial jobless claims, and what happened a minute ago is they came in a little bit higher than expected, so a few more people out of work, and continuing claims came in a fair amount higher than expected. Prior to that, the 10-year yield was rising above that 4.6 level. Let's go back there. So on a 5-day chart, we were as low as 453. Now we are at 462. We've had continuous rising over the last couple of days, and now the initial jobless claims kind of putting a top on that rise. Let's keep going. In the pre-market, we are at the top end of the fear category, 44, not all that fearful. Dow futures up 36, S&P futures down 7, NASDAQ down 100. Looks like the NASDAQ is set for a little pullback today. All right, let's get on to the deals. I'm going to go to the bigger gold here. I'm going to start with the 10 1/10 gold maples. Over at bullion.com. You do have to buy 10, but you'll get those for $187 each if you do. All right, then moving on to the quarter ounce off quality gold, 709 at Hero Sovereign off quality gold. If you're buying today, it ought to be cheaper. Half ounce gold Britannia is 1434 at Monument Metals. Half ounce Krugerrand, which I like, 1401 at Summit Metals. Going on to the 1 ounce Gold Eagle, that is 2,800 at Bullion Exchanges. The Buffy is 2,838 at Summit Metals. The 1 ounce Gold Maple is 2,801 at Bullion Exchanges. If you want a circulated gold maple, those are 2,766 at Bullion Exchanges, and that is only about 20 bucks over their spot price. Okay, and the Krugerrand, let's see how cheap we can get a Krug this morning. 2,748 for a BU Krugerrand from Bullion Exchanges. Just about well, what is that, spot? That's right around, that's spot basically for foreign gold. You can sell that back for like 2% back of spot. Not a bad buy-sell spread on that one. We'll skip the Panda and we will go to the Turkish Ataturk. So a little confusion about the purity of this. I noodled with this a little bit, and when they're saying the actual weight is 0.2127, that is the actual weight of pure gold. Okay, the actual weight of the coin is more like a 0.23, but because this is a 0.9167 purity, the weight of the gold is 0.2167, and that's a pretty good deal for fractional foreign gold if you're buying itty-bitty gold, trying to keep it cheap. Platinum Eagle this morning is 1,156. Wow, that's spiked. That's a BU coin, only for you collectors out there. Just a random platinum coin should be about 1,040. Platinum holding its own here lately. All right, and moving on to the deals. BU Eagles are at Bold for 33.60 each. 33.43 in a tube of 20. 33.43 is about 320 over spot in a tube of 20. And the Walmart deal is going to be in the 33s, but you can click this link right here to get to that. But if you check out through PayPal or you have a 3% rebate credit card, you can get that in the 32s. In a 100-ounce lot, you can... Oh, what did I put that there for? That doesn't belong there. Sorry, that's an eBay listing. Okay, moving on. Green light's still on, but I am still waiting out the week. We had a smackdown this morning. Trump is going to speak in Davos this morning. Who knows what he's going to say, but somebody knows something. Is he going to push crypto? Is he going to say something about his AI investment? And pretty large AI investment, 500 billion to 100 billion. I sure hope we don't start an AI arms race. When Reagan did that stuff, it really was devastating to the economy. Not that the economy didn't thrive under Reagan, but if we want to blow trillions of dollars on arms-based AI, I'm not in favor of that. Okay, in terms of the videos, the newest video I saw this morning was Son of a Silver Stacker. I linked it here. He's got a good channel. And he's talking about how the Lincoln cent and the Jefferson nickel are goners. Doge taking aim on the cent, which costs, he said, 4 cents to make. And the nickel, he said, costs 15 cents to make. That's why we're stacking $100 boxes of nickels. If you get lucky and find some rare nickels, okay, great. Some war nickels, some 2024s, which carry 100 times face premium, even better. But those nickels with 75% copper, 25% nickel, they ain't going to be around long. The pennies have no value at all from a commodity standpoint, but... so I wouldn't be stacking the pennies personally unless you're in it for the really long haul. But the nickels, oh, no-brainer. But I'm going to need a forklift if I keep buying them. Okay, we've got one maple. I set out this alert yesterday from Monument Metals, 99 cents over spot. Now, I thought this was any quantity pricing yesterday. So I don't know if I missed it or not, but you have to buy 500 to get the 99-cent over spot deal. For one, it's $31.92. For 25, it's $31.67. That is a good choice, a good offering there for one tube. If you want to get 4 tubes, $31.42. It's a nice price on BU maples, dates of their choice. Okay, so Monument Metals has that deal, but I got something even better for you in a minute. Kangaroos, Silver Kangaroos Bullion Exchanges, $32.03. Britannia is over at Summit Metals, $32.31, $300 for free shipping there. Krugerrand over at Summit Metals, $32.61, any quantity pricing, very different from the other dealers. If you don't mind a circulated Krugerrand, which God knows what you'll get, but SD Bullion, who will not hesitate to send you a crummy coin, I think, just my opinion, $31.60 for Krugerrands. That's not a bad deal, but I don't know what you're going to get, okay? I'm going to skip, the Star Privy Eagles are getting cheaper, $40.36 at JM Bullion. I recommend getting full tubes on those. All right, and then moving on to, I'll get to that really smoking idea here in a minute. And we have an in-stock page at Costco, the first link in my Costco section, and this is really helpful. Thank you to the subscriber that posted this in the chat room. Chat room link is at the top of the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com. It's all totally free. Get over there and subscribe. If you were subscribed yesterday, you got the alert on those 99-cent over spot silver maples. But it's still there, but it's not any quantity pricing. Okay, this morning you can get Silver Eagles for $6.99, which is 35 a coin, 34. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? So they raised the price on their Silver Eagles. You will not be buying those, I hope. You can get the maple. They raised the price. I'm sorry, you can get the eagle, $28.69. That's going to be about full 4% off, would put you in the 27s. Which would be pretty close to spot. Let's see, 4% off. It's at least $100 off. Let's see, 4% of 3. Let's call it $100 off, $27.69. I don't know. It's not as good a deal as it was before. And here's a giant 100-gram gold bar. Do not buy those, guys. You won't impress anybody, and the LCS will give you a haircut when you go to sell it because it's too big. A platinum bar, $10.29. Not a bad deal on a platinum bar if you're looking for that. And 10-gram pack for $9.69. And a Pamp Swiss bar for $27.99. And that would be about $2,700 after rebates. That would be below spot on that gold bar. That would be... you know, they're raising their prices. I don't know if I'd buy any of those. Okay, let me keep going. I don't have to click all the links anymore, thank God. All right, we have got silver junk at 22.4 times face at SD bullion for $0.50. I like $0.50. And a little bit cheaper for the big bags of quarters. And the Mercs are about 24. And we can get 20 buffaloes over at Pinehurst Coins for... 30.91 this morning. That's about 70, 80 cents over spot. 30.28 is what they say spot is. You can do the math on that. I'm going to keep going here, and oh, here it is. Okay, let me do the kilo very quick first here. Monument Metals has some good deals on kilos. This is the cheapest of them at 1,008 for a random kilo, 32.15 ounces of silver. If you're buying that, that's got to be pretty close to spot. But this is what I wanted to show you over at Summit Metals. Okay, a subscriber to the website, to the YouTube, pointed this out to me, and it is unbelievable, and it might be an error, and I don't know what will happen if you do this. Okay, I'm just saying that. I probably ought to call them and say I think they have an error here. But you can get the 5-ounce generic silver starter pack if you type the code first time customer. Okay, and when you do, they will take everything off the top and bring it back to spot. I put in, I don't know, 100 of these or something. I put a very large quantity. Started out at 16,006, and then it dropped to 15,135. So it looks like it is any quantity you want of the 5-ounce starter pack. If you type in that code, and that could be a mistake. So they may cancel. I don't know, but I wanted to point that out. Thank you to the member that that let me know that if you're buying a lot of silver this morning, you like the lower prices, well, I don't think you're going to find anything better than that. All right, so that is what's going on over at Summit. Wow, crazy. Okay, and let's find some cheaper deals over on eBay. Let's do Silver Eagles. And can we beat 33s? Let's see. We got culls at 32.50, 31.50 out the door. And we got BU Eagles for 33.75. Oh, there you go, 33.75 at bullion.com. And then about $1 off if you check out through PayPal, use the credit cards I like. You'll be 32.75 for Silver Eagles random year. Great deal right there. All right, moving on. We had some discussion about the Carson City Morgans yesterday with a member, and he was asking which one to buy. I would say you buy the highest grade Carson City you can afford. And some years are more rare than other years. They go into the thousands, the 10,000s, etc. But the best appreciation will likely be in the highest grade. So rather than buying 3 MS62s, I would buy 1 MS65 or 2 MS63s. Okay, my collection is in MS64. My Morgan collection is MS64, but my Carson Cities are mostly MS63 because that's what my budget would afford. So yeah, you can pick these up in the 300s, but it's the 65s that really will appreciate probably the best over the next few years, and those are about 500. And if you want to go for a 66, they'll get even more expensive. What are the Libertads going for this morning? Still $9.49. Offer them $9.20. I think you'll get a deal on those. All right, the vintage bar. Oh, we got to do a kilo. Let's see if we can beat $1,000 bucks. Yeah, we can get down to about $1,000 bucks on on a random kilo, so that beats the dealer by a little bit. And here is your vintage bar of the day, this beautiful old bull logo Engelhard from Canada. Now, I'm not saying pay $4.75 for that because, you know, that's a lot of money. But the more you study vintage ingots, the more you'll realize that they're not all created the same. Some of them fall into a second tier, third tier of collectability. And if you're going to put together a vintage ingot collection, you know, you probably don't want to just get the cheapest. You probably want to get a few nice specimens like that. I would love to have that bar, but I don't have it, and it's a little pricey. So there you go. Don't buy it, but stay on the lookout at the coin shop. If you start getting smarter about those, you'll know what to buy and what not to buy. How about the old kilo kook? Did they drop the price on that? Nope, still $10.74, about $10.40 out the door for a 2024 kilo kook. Let's keep going. Best deal on 20 rounds, about $31.50. Wait, 30. Oh, that's pretty cheap. Are these Englehards? There are some remakes of the Prospector rounds. No, I think that's an elemental round, so it's generic but neat. Let's see, 638 would be about 32, about 31 out the door for 20 silver rounds on eBay. Johnson Matthey bars can be had for as little as $3.25. That's a 5 ounce. $3.29. That's got a serial code on it, so that is a good bar at $3.29. Let's see, these are the remakes right here. I suggest you not buy those. I would boycott those bars. I think that is pathetic that they brought those out, and they're ugly to boot. Okay, so there's your Johnson Mattheys if you're looking for something fun in your stack. How about a 100 ounce? Here we are. Okay, $31.66, about $30.66 for a random 100 ounce bar from BGASC, and that's applying your 3% rebate checkout through PayPal. Well, there's one bar I like there, but you probably won't get that one ever. There's another one I like there. Black, wow, look at that. Anyway, it's just a 100 ounce bar, and you can melt it if you want. If you get a nice one, well, you can hold it for the premiums. Okay, let's keep going here, and we want to get to gold. 1/10 gold, as cheap as $2.96 this morning. Take $10 off of that. 1/4 ounce gold you can get as cheap as let's see, $6.99 for a Queen's Beast. Free delivery, $6.97. You can get about $20 off that, so you'd be at about $6.80 on very, very nice coins. Those 1/4 ounce Queen's Beast coins. You usually don't have any trouble with the condition of coins or spotting or anything like that. It has happened, but not always. 1/4 ounce Gold Eagle this morning. Can we get that proof deal back? Boy, I love that deal. Let's see, Cull Gold. I don't want Cull Gold. BU Gold, $7.56, $20 off, about $7.30 out the door. For 1/4 ounce Gold Eagles. Compare that to the price above, see what's cheaper. All right, and a 1 ounce Gold Eagle this morning is going to be $2,800. What's going on with this? Is this a small seller? Yeah, zero feedback seller. That would be a scam, guys. I didn't like that for some reason. Going to be $28.46. So let's do the math on that. I'm sorry, $28.64. $28.64 times 0.97 if you take 3% off with the PayPal credit card or the American Express credit card, and that is going to be $27.78 for a Gold Eagle. And yes, you can trust the dealers. They're the same dealers that you buy from on their website. If you don't like eBay, go to the same dealers you buy from on their website, and then you get a better deal. What's wrong with that? Okay, you don't have to worry about that. And you actually have more protection on eBay if you don't like the coin, because they care about their feedback rating on eBay within their own stores. They don't have to post any negative feedback. They don't want to. And, well, anyway, you can get over to the Better Business Bureau and watch all the horror stories about, you know, what can go wrong. But I think you have more protection on eBay. So $28.02 at Bullion Exchanges, cheapest price online for a Gold Eagle. You're going to save, you're going to save $24 per eagle if you buy that. Okay, there you go. And be sure you use your unlimited credit card if you're going to buy a whole bunch of gold. The Amex card caps out at $6,000, so you may want to hold that one back. But the PayPal card is unlimited. Let's see what a Krugerrand's going for. Maybe we'll catch a deal on that. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm sorry. Got to get back to eBay. And here we go, here we go. How about a Krugerrand on eBay? Do I have one here? That's a half-ounce Krugerrand. Here it is. I'm going to go with the cheapest Krugerrand on eBay at $28.18. Then you're going to take about $90 off. You'd be at about $27.30. $27.30 for that Krugerrand is going to put you right around spot. Okay, so that's a good deal right there. I think we had one up above, which was near spot or at spot as well. So let's do the Buffalo. Can we save any money on Buffaloes if you're still buying those? And $28.99, 30 bucks off. I'm sorry, 90 bucks off would put you at about $28.10 on a gold Buffalo. You save about 30 bucks on a gold Buffalo this morning. $5 commemorative, 0.24 ounces of gold, $6.97 this morning. Take your 3% off. And a 20 franc can be had for $5.35. He'll take a best offer. That's always good. And varied condition, but I don't know. Hopefully it won't be too crummy. So $5.35 free delivery, and then take $15 off, put you at about $5.20 on a 20 franc this morning. All right, and what's a gold Libertad going for this morning? Cheapest price on a gold lib, $29.33. Ouch. All right, moving on, and copper pennies. Why do I have copper pennies in here? What's the premium on copper pennies these days? Can I get a box of copper pennies here? I'm not going to dig deep on that. I'm just curious what the copper pennies are selling for. I think they were about 2 cents each, just random copper pennies, from prior to the mid-'80s. All right, let's keep going here. A Platinum Noble, I haven't done that in a while. How much is that? 1107, and then you take 30 bucks off, puts you at about 1080. I think we can do better than that. All right, here's my eBay store. Ask me for a friend discount if you see something you like there, the bars that I pour, and other deals, things you may want to buy on eBay. And here's the Amex card, highly recommended for you guys with good credit. The PayPal card for everybody else, which is better in a way because it's 3% unlimited when you check out through PayPal. And the picks of the day, I think I showed you the last of the Egyptian series. Those are going for $33, $34 an ounce, but good collector coin right there. If you're going to flip it or something down the road, or you're completing your set, I would vacuum seal that. They may get some tarnish on them. Okay, and the Star Wars bar is sold out. How about that? Didn't think that would happen. I'm not really a fan of that design. And the Black Flag is now $40.49. They're not bringing the prices down on those, are they? Only 15,000 in that series. They have been very good collector coins, but you're paying up 10 bucks, so it ought to be a good one, right? And the Odin bars, are they still there? They're still there. How about the 10-ounce Odins? Have those disappeared? I think JM Bullion or somebody had them. 10-ounce Odin is off-quality RCM bar. That's interesting. $329. These Geigers at $352. Sunshine Mint $321. But no 10-ounce Odin bars. But I think you might be able to still find them. Okay, let's keep going here. And what else do I want to? How about these Warrior bars? Oh my God, are they still for sale? Tell me they're sold out, please. Still got them. Still got them all. How do you make 500 of something and not sell them out? Epic. This is like so silly. I don't know. I bought $2,000 worth of these bars, silver and copper. Now they're going for about $35 an ounce. They might have raised the price a little too high. Let's just check eBay and see if they're selling on eBay. Sometimes you make a mistake, when you buy some of this stuff, looking for the flip. Hold on. Let's just see if anybody's selling that on eBay. Buddy, selling these on, boy, I think I am. Ooh, look at that. Helena, Montana, 1 ingot, 5 ounce. Now that would be like a tier. That would be like a tier, whatever, 27 or something. We get some of those old bars. Look at that 5 ounce for $1,250. But that's a nice looking bar. Not old bar. Look at that. Oh, here's another one. Perth Mint Vintage. Oh, look at all these old bars here. I'm not sure why these are coming up on the sold listings. Look at that old Series 3 Engelhard. I've never seen a silver bar have so little interest. All right, well, you can still buy them, and nobody is selling them, and nobody wants them. Okay, that was a flop. Let me get back to my page here and keep going. God, that is embarrassing. Boy, I thought those would be good. Maybe the coppers will do well, huh? Okay, let's keep moving on to move on. And the Unibars are long gone. The coin shops on YouTube I recommend. Now, I think, you're going to get generic bars very close to spot, and you're going to get junk silver very close to spot. But you will have to pay for shipping unless you get over 1,000 in one case or over 3,000 in another case. So check out all three of these dealers. Subscribe, click the bell, and look for their buy it now sales or their price lists. That if you're buying junk, I think that's where you want to look, honestly. Thank you for supporting my work. Subscriptions to Bolden, cups of coffee, and join the membership channel for $4.99 a month. Thank you very much for doing that, you members. Here's a safe if you need one on Amazon, a way to get around if you're running from the zombie hordes, and prepper meals that will taste good. Silica packs, you buy a bunch of those and just throw them into everything. There's other spot deals I haven't looked at for a while. The Quicksilver card is the Capital One card. Just this morning, guys, I bought, now these 4% kicker deals that you get on eBay, when you pick up this card, which is not that hard to get, they're going to give you some free money, okay? Then on top of that, you're going to get 1.5% anywhere you use it forever. Then on top of that, they have these kicker deals that give you up to 4% off on eBay, and sometimes that's up to 10% off. So, for example, if you were going to buy a precious metals verifier, it doesn't work for precious metals, but if you were going to buy some kind of equipment or stacking supplies, you pick up these 4 to 10% kicker deals on eBay. You click through that link, okay, and then you buy that item on eBay, and you check out, not with the Quicksilver card, check out with your PayPal card, check out through PayPal, get another 3%, so you can get 7, 10, 13% off on stuff you buy on eBay, and everything on eBay is cheaper than Amazon. I don't know why people shop on Amazon. But generally for anything you need around the house or for your stacking supplies. Just this morning they had a 3% Chewy kicker deal. Now Chewy very seldom offers rebates, but 4%, so yeah, bam, I needed cat food. I went in there, I clicked through, I used, clicked the Chewy tab, went in, checked out with PayPal, defaulted to my new credit card, which is 2.5%. My PayPal card isn't working. So then I was 7.5%, I'm sorry, I was 6.5% off on a big order of cat food, and then over $50 was free shipping on Chewy. And lots of little deals like that for anything you buy. One way to increase the size of your stack is stop your unnecessary spending or get deals on other things you need. So this is one way to do it. This Capital One card, you're going to like these kicker deals, and they totally work, okay? They always work unless you're trying them on precious metals, and then 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 chance it will not work, okay? So that I do like that card quite a bit. Now, if you're selling your metals, well, Summit Metals has some good buyback prices. Vermilion has some pretty good buyback prices. So check out those two places for selling. You don't have to take a haircut at JM Bullion. They won't pay you anything for your Silver Eagles. And here is the chat room. This link is here and also at the top of the website. And if we get in there, we'll see people talking about, looks like Doge is taking aim at the penny. Yeah, that's what I said. And copper pennies are always good to save if you can find them anymore. Was there something else in here? I think Silverback Stacker got an MS65, Carson City, sweet, in the GSA slab. I'll tell you, man, you won't regret it. The two things I've never regretted are numismatic coins in the slab, for example, my Morgan collection or peace dollars, etc., and gold. All right. I mean, I've regretted lots of silver purchases over time because one day the price is 35 and the next day it's 28, and you paid too much. The premiums are high, the premiums are low. So silver is more of a pick your target point, and you can make a mistake. With gold, I've never regretted a gold purchase, and I've never regretted a righteous numismatic purchase, okay, that adds ballast to your stack and diversifies yourself. Anyway, so let me see if I can find that for you. Who's the Lud? Oh, and Texas Stacker is looking at buy-sell spreads here. Please get in there and look at his work. He's telling you what the best buy-sell spread is for gold eagles and silver eagles, rounds and bars and cult. So good work, Tex. Good work. Very good work there. And he is saying spreads are up because sales prices are ticking up. Okay, I'll have to dig into that. But let's see. Yeah, don't buy any gold mining stocks from anybody on YouTube ever. I was making a joke that one of the pumpers was talking about the particular gold mine that they were pumping, and they just had a 10-for-1 reverse stock split, which is the last thing that happens right before a company dies. And they were like, "Whoa, isn't that great? Now you've got more concentrated ownership." Anyway, don't buy anything that's recommended by any YouTuber in the financial area, whether that be land or gold mines or crypto or there it is. Look at that. Look at that MS65 Carson City. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Isn't that a thing of beauty? One little gouge on the chest, couple little rash marks. Now tell me you wouldn't like that, have that in your stack. Just beautiful. You're going to fall in love with your Carson Cities. And this is, what is that, trade dollar? Oh, I'm sorry. You're testing my knowledge and I'm failing here. Yeah, that's this right here. I think it's a trade dollar. Let's see. Okay. All right. I think that's going to be it today. So if you would be so kind, please give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. Subscribe if you want to see more. Get over to the website, subscribe over there, and you'll get my alerts, good or bad, whatever. It'll hit your email. Check your junk folders. And also, join the membership channel if you want to be part of the inner circle, and you'll have unlimited access to me. I do appreciate you guys very much, and I will see you tomorrow. And, should we check Kitco again? Let's see what the damage is. Gold down 13, silver down 58. And yeah, taking a pretty heavy hammer to it. I think Trump's going to say something weird today. And I still would be sitting out this week. And Friday can often be, a down day. But we'll have to see what happens. Prices are quite a bit cheaper today. If you're going to be buying, go ahead and buy. And if you're looking at any of those deals I showed you, let me know what you bought. Okay, thanks, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Louis out.